I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I set a watch to my mouth when the sinner organized against me. I became dumb and was humbled, and I was silent from good things, and my suffering was renewed. My heart became hot within me, and in my musing a fire will burn. Spoke with my tongue. Make known to me, Lord, my end, and the number of my days, what it is, that I may know what I lack. Look, you made my days handbreadths, and my existence is as nothing before you. Surely every person alive is the sum total of vanity. In fact, a person passes through as a phantom. Surely for nothing are they in turmoil. He lays up treasures, and does not know for whom he will gather them. And now, what is my endurance? Is it not the Lord? Even my existence is from you. From all my acts of lawlessness rescue me. As a reproach to a fool you gave me. I became dumb, and I did not open my mouth, because it is you who did it. Remove from me your scourges. Due to the force of your hand I fainted. With reproofs for lawlessness you disciplined a person, and melted his soul like a spider's web. Surely every person is in turmoil for nothing. Listen to my prayer, O Lord, and to my petition give ear. Do not pass by my tears in silence, because I am a sojourner with you, and a visiting stranger like all my fathers. Let me be, that I may revive, before I depart, and be no more. Waiting, I waited for the Lord, and he paid attention to me and listened to my petition. And he brought me up out of a pit of wretchedness, and from miry mud. And he set my feet upon a rock, and directed my steps. And he put a new song into my mouth, a hymn to our God. Many will see and fear, and put their hope in the Lord. Happy the man, he whose hope is in the name of the Lord. And he did not look toward vanities, and mad delusions. Many things you made, O Lord my God, your wonders. And as for your thoughts, there is none that will be like you. I proclaimed and told, they multiplied beyond number. Sacrifice and offering you did not want, but a body you fashioned for me. Whole burnt offering and one for sin you did not request. Then I said, Look, I have come. In a scroll of a book it is written of me. To do your will, O my God, I desired, and your law within my belly. I told the glad news of righteousness in a great assembly. Look, my lips I will not restrain. O Lord, you knew. Your righteousness I did not hide in my heart. Of your truth and your deliverance I spoke. I did not conceal your mercy, and your truth from a large gathering. But as for you, O Lord, do not distance your compassion from me. Your mercy and your truth supported me always, because evils encompass me, of which there is no number. My acts of lawlessness overtook me, and I was unable to see. They multiplied beyond the hairs of my head, and my heart failed me. Be pleased, O Lord, to rescue me. O Lord, pay attention to helping me. May those be put to both shame and embarrassment, who seek my soul to remove it. May those be turned back rearwards and embarrassed, who want my hurt. Let those immediately be awarded shame, who say to me, Good, good. May all those rejoice and be glad in you, who seek you, O Lord. And let those who love your deliverance say continually, Let the Lord be magnified. But as for me, poor I am and needy, the Lord will take thought for me. My helper and my protector you are. O my God, do not delay. Happy is he who considers poor and needy. In an evil day the Lord will rescue him. May the Lord carefully guard him and quicken him, and make him happy in the land. And may he not give him up into his enemies' hands. May the Lord help him on his bed of pain. In his illness you turned his whole bed. As for me, I said, O Lord, have mercy on me. Heal my soul, because I sinned against you. My enemies spoke evil against me. When will he die, and his name perish? And if he came in to visit, he would speak to no good end. His heart gathered lawlessness to himself. He would go outside and talk. Together all my enemies would whisper against me. Against me they would devise evil for me. A criminal phrase they put out against me. Surely he that lies down will not add to rise up. Indeed, the person at peace with me, in whom I hoped, he would eat of my bread, magnified trickery against me. But as for you, O Lord, have mercy on me, and raise me up, and I will repay them. By this I knew that you want me, that my enemy shall not be happy over me. But me you supported on account of my innocence, and secured me before you forever. Blessed be the Lord, the God of Israel, from everlasting to everlasting. May it be, may it be. Just as the doe longs for the springs of water, so my soul longs for you, O God. My soul thirsted for the living God. When shall I come and appear to the face of God? My tears became my food day and night, while it was said to me day after day, Where is your God? These things I remembered, and I poured out my soul upon me, because I shall proceed to a place of a marvelous tent, as far as the house of God, with the sound of rejoicing and acknowledging, a noise of one who is feasting. Why are you deeply grieved, O my soul? And why are you throwing me into confusion? Hope in God, because I shall acknowledge him. My God is deliverance of my face. My soul was troubled at myself. Therefore I shall remember you, from a land of Jordan and Hermon, from a small mountain. Deep calls to deep, at the sound of your cataracts. All your surges and your billows passed over me. By day the Lord will command his mercy, and at night an ode is with me, a prayer to the God of my life. I will say to God, my supporter you are, wherefore did you forget me? Why must I walk about sullenly, as the enemy oppresses me? As my oppressors crushed my bones, they insulted me, while they say to me day after day, Where is your God? Why are you deeply grieved, O my soul, and why are you throwing me into confusion? Hope in God, because I shall acknowledge him. My God is the deliverance of my face. Vindicate me, O God, and defend my cause. From a nation not devout, from a person unjust and deceitful, rescue me. Because you, O God, are my empowerment. Why did you reject me? And why do I walk about sullenly, as the enemy oppresses me? O send out your light and your truth, these led me. And they brought me to your holy mountain, and to your coverts. And I will enter to the altar of God, to God who makes glad my youth. I will acknowledge you with a lyre, O God, my God. Why are you deeply grieved, O my soul? And why are you throwing me into confusion? Hope in God, because I shall acknowledge him. Deliverance of my face, and my God he is. O God, we heard with our ears, our fathers reported to us, a deed which you wrought in their days, in days of old. Your hand destroyed nations, and them you planted. You distressed peoples, and cast them out. For not by their own sword did they inherit land, and their own arm did not save them. Rather your right hand and your arm, and the illumination of your countenance, because you delighted in them. You are my very King and my God, he who commands acts of deliverance for Jacob. Through you we shall gore our enemies, and through your name we shall despise our opponents. For not in my bow shall I hope, and my sword will not save me. For you saved us from those who afflict us, and those who hate us you put to shame. In God we shall be commended all day long, and in your name we shall acknowledge forever. But now you rejected us and put us to shame, and will not go out among our hosts. You turned us back rather than our enemies, and those who hate us kept snatching spoil for themselves. You gave us like sheep for eating, and among the nations you scattered us. You sold your people without price, and there was no abundance in their exchange. You made us a reproach to our neighbors, a mockery and laughingstock to those around us. You made us into an illustration among the nations, a moving of the head among the peoples. All day long my embarrassment is before me, and the shame of my face covered me, at the sound of one that reproaches and babbles, from before enemy and pursuer. All this came upon us, and we did no wrong against your covenant, and our heart did not stand back, and you diverted our paths from your way, because you humbled us in a place of ill treatment, and death's shadow covered us. If we had forgotten the name of our God, and if we had spread out our hands to a foreign god, would not God search this out? For he it is that knows the secrets of the heart. Because for your sake we are being put to death all day long. We were accounted as sheep for slaughter. Wake up. Why do you sleep, O Lord? Arise and do not reject us totally. Why do you turn away your face? Why do you forget our poverty and our affliction? Because our soul was humbled down to the dust. Our stomach clung to the ground. Rise up, O Lord, come to our help, and redeem us for the sake of your name. My heart erupts with a goodly theme. It is I that address my works to the King. My tongue is a pen of a swift scribe. Youthful in beauty you are, beyond the sons of men. Grace was poured on your lips. Therefore God blessed you forever. Gird your sword on your thigh, O powerful one, in your bloom and beauty, and draw and prosper and become king, for the sake of truth and meekness and righteousness, and your right hand will guide you marvelously. Your arrows are sharp, O powerful one. Peoples shall fall under you, in the heart of the king's enemies. Your throne, O God, is forever and ever. A rod of equity is of your rule. You loved righteousness and hated lawlessness. Therefore God, your God, anointed you with oil of rejoicing beyond your partners. Myrrh and myrrh oil and cassia waft from your clothes, from ivory bastions with which they made you glad. Daughters of kings are in your honor. The queen stood at your right in gold-woven clothing, decked out in many colors. Hear, O daughter, and see, and incline your ear, and forget your people and the house of your father, because the king desired your beauty, because he is your Lord. And daughters of Tyre will do obeisance to him with gifts. Your face the rich of the people will entreat. Of a king's daughter all her glory is within, decked out with golden tassels in many colors. Virgins behind her will be brought to the king. Her companions will be brought to you. They will be brought with gladness and rejoicing. They will be led into a king's shrine. In the place of your fathers your sons were born. You will appoint them rulers in all the earth. I will remember your name in every generation and generation. Therefore the peoples will acknowledge you, forever, even forever and ever.